You gonna tell one of these brothers here? Come on, you know the doctrine. You know how it get when you get.
Well, answer it. But if it did happen, you would allow it to happen. Why? Because you go back to the.
So basically, man, I just want to share with you guys this video because this is the danger of the Bible when you misinterpret it. See, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad called it a poison book. Well, if he called it a poison book, why do y'all read out the Bible then, Brother Ben? I know what you're saying. Well, the reason we read out the Bible is the same way we allow them to numb our mouths.
No.
See, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad called it a poison book. Well, if he called it a poison book, why do y'all read out the Bible then, Brother Ben? I know what you're saying. Well, the reason we read out the Bible is the same way we allow them to numb our mouths. Well, the reason we read out the Bible is the same way we allow them to numb our mouths. Well, the reason we read out the Bible is the same way we allow them to numb our mouths.
The fuck is he talking about?
See, when you get in surgery, when they numb your mouth and they make your body numb, and when they put certain medicine in you so you won't feel the pain, in that medicine it has poison in it. And if they misuse that medicine that they give to have poison in it, it can get in and poison you and kill you.
What's up, young blood?
What's up?
Swine, my brother?
Nah, no thanks.
Now let me tell you something. If you hit a man, in time, his wounds will heal. And if you steal from a man, you can replace what you steal. And always cross in the green, never in between. Honorable Elijah Muhammad Ali looks like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
Just thinking about spending another minute with Farrakhan convict made me never want to do time in the joint again.
Boy, am I happy to see you, man. And always remember, my brother, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone, 2000 party, out of time, my bacon smelling fine.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Also a shalom to the elect, okay, the men striving, hopefully, to be of the elect, okay, hopefully elect. Okay, and I want to do a response video off this guy here. He calls himself Brother Ben X. These guys all kind of have the same kind of names, but hey, X means he doesn't know who he is or whatever. You know, he's stepping in territories that he doesn't understand, okay? And my question is, where's the other Israelite groups defending what they should be defending when it comes to the Bible? Whether they agree or not, we got to understand that nobody's justifying raping anybody. As much as he understands supposedly how the so-called white man is, why would we be allowed to go around and justify to rape anybody? Nobody's raping anybody. He cut and chopped what he wanted to take, okay, and to make it seem like that's what we were doing. We saying that was happening. That was when he was talking, when Apostle Tahar was talking to Brother Polite, that was a scenario situation according to if we were in that time, okay? And it's not going to be a time where we're going to have to do that anyway. So what is all this for? Is it because of this effeminate looking troll wants attention by the women? Anyway, it's titled GMS Israelites Exposed Using the Bible to Justify Rape. Can't believe this, okay? Now, we know that Minister Farrakhan brings the Bible in with him, and he elaborated on that. They claim they don't like the Bible, but they're hypocrites, but they walk with the Bible. You know? These are the same guys that believe if you're bad and you do wrong that you're going to die, and two angels are going to sit on each side of you and crush your bones and send you to hellfire. This is what these guys believe, man. These are the same guys that have no prophecy coming out of the book whatsoever that they read, that toilet paper trash book. So they have to come to our book to try to get some type of justification or some type of prophecy. Okay? The Bible speaks of Babylon the Great. Okay? But these are the same guys that'll sit there and try to get 5 goddamn women and cover them with veils, send them to social services and help get food stamps to take care of them, man. These are the same guys. The same guys that believe in all the wickedness. They believe in worshiping a goddamn rock. And then they smoke rock, crack rock. These are the phoniest people that you can ever see in the movement. Jehovah's Witnesses ain't even this phony, man. These guys are the biggest jailhouse religion hustlers that they can be. They don't do the history Farad Muhammad, Ottoman Turk, bringing them this bullshit religion, which is a Roman Catholic religion. Even though people might not believe it to the so-called Arabs. So when this nigga goes and say assalamu alaikum to a goddamn Arab, the Arab is going to ignore his ass. And I've heard of that and witnessed these niggas try to be Muslims, and then when you go into your inner city neighborhood, there's no niggas running those pizza spots, man. There's no niggas running gas stations. The only thing they let you niggas do is stand on the corner with a 3-piece suit and 150 degrees and pass out goddamn bean pies. Okay? Let me get a scripture real quick. This is Matthew 5:10. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven." Right, so you got these niggas who want to uphold the woman, okay? And that's the problem, and I'll get into that next. That's the problem with our society, okay? That's the problem with our society now. You got Jake that uphold women and lovers of women so much that there's no order with women. These guys are pure woman worshippers. But you know what? The white man can rape the hell out of our women, and that's justified. They claim it's not justified, but it's okay that we were raped and had our heritage and our nationality stripped from us, and it's okay because they won't make videos on the so-called white man and what he's done. Okay, and they may do, go into the halls and do synagogues or whatever they got, the mosque, and talk about it, but they're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing for the community, man. They don't understand who their oppressors are, and even if they do, they're sitting up there. Those so-called Arabs over there are not our people. Okay, you guys have adopted a religion that you don't belong in. Those so-called Elamites and those as a so-called Arab religion, which Arab means mixture, but you're following a so-called custom of a different nationality. Okay, and that's what we see with these guys, man. But he goes on to talk about that. Women, we rape women. Women hate rape, but hey man, that's the biggest fantasy of most women. We get women come on, secretly hit our channels, and I'm sure other brothers' channels, that like the dominance, that like a man to be strong. It's simple, and there's many women who have admitted that. But according to Esau and his population control, he wants you to have one wife. He wants you to not be aggressive towards your woman. He don't want your woman to be in order. They're literally putting women over us, and it's acceptable. Then you go into the fact that women today, as the apostle was talking about his the daughters or whatever. Okay, what would you rather your daughter do, man? Be taken by one man and he's bound to be with her and take care of her, or let her slut around with 1,000 men? You can forget 100 nowadays. 1,000 men. This is okay for this guy. These guys would not do videos on why our women are whores and why they're walking around looking like sluts. Whatever they got, if they got big titties, they're going to show them. If they got a big ass, they're going to show them. If they got big legs, they're going to show that. They got big lips. They're going to show that. Okay? They're going to show everything they got. Okay? You know, to get a little bit of attention. This is what these women do. Our women are walking around total whores. But if this law was still obtainable today, and a man knew he could take care of his woman, you wouldn't have child support. You wouldn't have to deal with alimony. You wouldn't have to deal with your daughter looking up to some freak, okay, entertainer. She would look up to the man she was promised to, betrothed to. Okay? So let's get that, because we got to go over this over and over, just for edification, about this the rape situation. I mean, this is old news. Why you keep bringing up rape? You know? And for people who subscribe to that and believe that, you're idiots. All of you. You're all idiots. You're really thinking this society, if we even taught that it was okay to rape somebody, that the woman activists, the feminist movement, the government, the federal government, the FBI, and everybody else would be on our ass right now, man. Everybody. We'll all be locked up in handcuffs. And you know this. But what you do, you use that as an advantage to try to destroy and try to manipulate people to believe that this is such a bad movement. That's all you're doing. This is Deuteronomy 22 and 23. It says, if a damsel, which is a young lady, that is a virgin, which virgin means young woman, and a woman who haven't had sex. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband, and he and a man find her in the city, and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel because she cried not, being in the city, and a man because he have humbled his neighbor's wife, so thou shalt put away evil from among you. So now what is this saying? What this is saying, if a man takes a woman, have sex with her, and she's enjoying having sex, and she's humbled by this man, and she's enjoying it, even though she belonged to someone else, they have to both be put to death. Why? Because he committed adultery. But in this society, what are they doing in this society? That don't count. They even make songs about women cheating. They got songs about women packing your bags to the left and telling you to get out with witchcraft. They got all this in the making. But do you see troll ass coon niggas like this doing videos on that? You won't see him doing videos on nothing like that. All he can do is do a video because he hates the Israelites. Okay? And then he goes on to say he don't think all groups. Man, just shut the hell up. Yeah, you do. You don't like the movement whatsoever. Okay? Brother Ben. You got the right name there. Okay, anyway, verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, which means she belonged to somebody, and the man force her, then that's rape. Okay? And lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die. Why? It goes on to say, but unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. Therefore the damsel have not no sin worthy of death. Okay? For as when the man rises against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. For he found her in the field, even the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her. Okay? So she wasn't with it. Okay? So the man forced her. It's only force, and I'll read that, I'll get to that. It's only a force when that woman belongs to someone else. Okay? And I'll go to that. Verse 28, if a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, meaning she don't belong to nobody, and lay hold on her, what does that mean? Okay? And lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife. Well, there was no punishment there. The man laid hold on her. Well, let's look up the word lay hold. Okay, in the blue letter. And we're going to look up the lay hold in the English dictionary. It says lay hold, to catch, to handle, to lay hold, to take hold of, to seize, to weld, to lay hold, to arrest, to grasp. Okay? Arrest. To be taken, to be captured. Can you get any more simple than that? You simple ass nigga. You don't look up nothing, man. It's just that, you know, when it comes to what you believe, you know, people, even ourselves, you tend to have tunnel vision. You don't look outside the spectrum. You just look in, and this is what you believe. Oh, these Israelites, they teach rape. And this is old. This old video has been cleared up. But hey, man. It says lay hold of. It says to take and hold something. To grab. Lay hold of that rope and pull. Man, you can't get around to that. It says to have possession or ownership. Okay? So you can't get around that. That's what lay hold means. So, yes, there's rape in the Bible. And you can't get around the rape in the Bible. Okay? Not the rape where you're going up and you're beating up somebody, beating a woman over the head, you're bloody in her lip. You know, you guys watch too much Hollywood, man. You guys are stuck in Netflix. Come on, man. Come out of Netflix. Maybe you got Amazon Prime. I don't know. You got to come off of Hollywood. These derogatory words that may sound a certain way, and it does because they were portrayed that way. That's what you were taught as a child. They showed you in a video or in a movie a woman getting battered and raped, and it's some wicked nigga raping them and having sex and running off. That's what's wicked. The point of rape is when you take a woman, okay, who has a man, or let's say she don't have a man, you take her and you have sex with her, and then you run off and leave her, you're wicked. You're still off. Okay? So the question is, nowadays, anybody who has a daughter, would you rather a man take hold of her, lay hold of her, not bloody her lips and rape her in that sense, but lay hold of her, have sex with her, and he can take care of her to where she don't have to worry about sleeping with nobody else unless this man passes? Or would you rather let your goddamn little daughter run off and make her own decisions? And this is what society has done. This is what society have done. They have told women through this feminist madness that they can make their own decisions, they can do whatever they want to do, and really they almost left to have no choice but to. If you tried to straighten it out now, it wouldn't work, because women nowadays need to make their own decisions. Women nowadays need to get their careers. They need to do these things, because there's, you know, where's the men at? And it's because this racist, sexist society that have destroyed families. So now it's all screwed up. But in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be no need for raping nobody. And even in this kingdom here, queendom, there is no reason to rape nobody. So why is this even a video? Why is there even videos on that? What this guy should be confronting is the fact, did rape happen in the past? Okay? Did taking women happen in the past? Let's not say rape. Let's say, did taking women happen in the past? Yes or no? Yes, it did. Everybody knows it. Do women like strong men? Do the average woman like strong men to take them? Women that they may, you know, women that may have an attraction for a man. Even to this day, you can't tell me that these women that look up to these entertainers or look up to certain men will not be willing to sit up there and let one of them men take them. Hell, they'll give their self away in the backstage. You know this. You know this. A woman give herself away, man. Then you go to a bullshit ass wedding and they'll say, who gives this daughter away? And then some simp ass father stand up saying he gives her away. Well, how the hell he give her away? She gave herself away 1,000 men ago. Okay? That's all I have on that. Shalom.